Peace. Welcome to the main attraction on a weekend. If you want the fashion and you got the passion, the bunker is your escapation. There you go, a little rhyme. Oh my God. We're just coming out of a 2+ hour pre-show live stream where I lost my voice. But I'm regaining it now that I'm drinking tea. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fashion Bunker weekend live stream. Thumb up the live stream and don't forget to become a member or a patron every Saturday or every weekend. Before the main show, there is a special exclusive live stream for Tier 2 members and patrons. And every first Saturday of the month, the pre-show exclusive live stream is also open to Tier 1 members and Tier 1 patrons. So, Happy New Year, everybody. This is our first official live stream of the year. I hope everybody had fun. Our last live stream in 2024, which was the New Year's Eve live stream, that was almost 11 hours long. And everybody got to call in and be with me on camera and chat. I hope you guys had fun doing that. We do that once or twice a year, and we'll go. So there you go. High Flameability, Brenda, Robbie Lorraine, Natasha, Naked Eyes, Stanley, Cecilia Brown, Anna Marie, Brenda again, Gloria Retinos, Debbie. Way too fast. What is this? Way too fast. Okay. Now, where were we? Chat. Now it stopped. Matt. I didn't say stop fully, okay? Shooby Dooby, Francesca again, Teresa McGuire, Stanley, Jen O. Jen also says, I may not make it to the full length of the live family dinner, but dropping by to say Happy New Year and all the best to you, Dacob and Fashion Bunker fam. Happy New Year to you too, sweetie. And who else is there? There's like 100 people in the house. Everybody believes in you. So we're not going to quote, huh? Pumpkin Ziggy, Lori, Caroline, Nedweb, Zach, Blue Egyptian Lotus, Mandy Leon, DMT. Hi, everybody. Thumb up the live stream. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I was talking about fortune cookie situation in the pre-show. Now, what happens in the pre-show stays in the pre-show. And this last pre-show in particular, things were shared that have to stay in the pre-show. But I'm going to give, so there was an issue with the fortune cookie, but I got another one. Hashtag not sponsored by this brand. I'm going to open this. Let's start the new year with, I hope this one's not empty. Let's start the first live stream with a fortune cookie. No, because of course we're worried. But we're going to start with a fortune cookie. And this is not the Louis Vuitton fortune cookie bag. No, it's just your regular fortune cookie. Hi, Blanca Radka. How's it going? How's it going, sweetie? Winnie Diaz. How's it going? Cecilia Brown. Hi, everybody. So let's see what the fortune has to say. Okay. Aww. Yeah. Look at that. Share your happiness with others. That's our fortune cookie. The first live stream fortune cookie of 2025. What a beautiful message. Share your happiness with others. Well, we'll go. Thank you so much, fortune cookie. Happiness duly shared, as well as the carbs.
Teresa McGuire donated $20. From Kenny.
Almost done chewing the fortune cookie. Really good. Thank you so much, Terry and Kenny. Let's start with a blue color today. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong side, wrong side, wrong side. And Zach, member for 27 months, tier 2, says, let's run a catwalk another year. Yes, Quinn. All right. So this one, the first tip is from Kenny. Here you go, Kenny, on the snowflake. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, Kenny. Oh, Terry says there was another tip before that. There it is. And this one's from Terry. Thank you, Terry. I think this is the one, right?
$50.
So you never know with bubbles. Everything is like, sometimes the first tip is second, second tip is first. I don't know how. Thank you so much, Terry. There it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. Teresa McGuire in the house. Mm-hmm. Yep. Together with Kenny, of course. Thank you so much. The snowflake is filling up. We love it. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. And thank you for subscribing, Hind. Let me take a sip. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's jump straight into it because, oh my God, there's a lot to cover. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get the most difficult out of the way. We're going to talk HRH Collection. So I'm going to need everything blended, everything, like all the... Okay, so here goes, you guys. Now, we're going to, and we're going to talk about Louis Vuitton as well, but the Murakami collection. Okay, hold on. Let me first set this up so that we can... Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So, HRH Collection / AKA Alex and the pending possible lawsuit with Chrome Hearts is going into its next round. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything is alleged and just my opinion. Subscribe, thumb up this video, you guys. Become a member or patron today for extra perks. Here's the thing. A couple of months ago, I reported about HRH Collection and Chrome Hearts having issues, and you can go check out that video. It's still on my channel, where Chrome Hearts alleges that Alex from HRH Collection or HRH Collection allegedly snatched Chrome Hearts' cross design for their jewelry and sold it as HRH Collection jewelry. So Chrome Hearts is saying, no, we have a patent on these designs for these particular Chrome Hearts crosses. So we want money. We want damages. And the damages that they want, allegedly, are also insane because they want $2 million per trademark counterfeited per type. Now, this was all going down somewhere in October. It started at the beginning of October of 2024. Now, I have here the chronology from one of those legal websites with the documents that, were filed from Chrome Hearts, from the courts, from the lawyers. And here's the chronology, you guys. Very interesting because we're going into the second round now. So first of all, quick summary. Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024, the request for clerk to issue summons on complaint filed by plaintiff Chrome Hearts. 2 days later, on October 4th, 2024, 21-day summons issued regarding complaint as to defendant HRH Collection, Alexandra E. Pierce, and then that was October 4th, 2024. Then we skip to November 26th, 2024. That's almost 2 months later. And it says, proof of service executed, Chrome Hearts LLC, upon defendant HRH Collection served. Alex has been served on the 13th of November, 2024. Answer due 13th December 2024. Service of the summons and complaint were executed upon the United States Attorney's Office by unspecified means. Executed upon the Attorney General's Office of the United States by unspecified means. Executed upon the officer, agency, or corporation by delivering a copy to John Doe person authorized to accept service. A Caucasian male in his 40s, 5'8", 180 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Oh my God, they describe everything. And this is all in the public domain. This is crazy. Service was executed in compliance with statute not specified. Due diligence declaration attached. Registered or certified mail return receipt not attached. Original summons not returned. This was by Kuritara, I guess. Then we move on. So that was November 26th. And basically, the answer was due by the 13th of December. Now, on Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024, a reminder notice was issued regarding Magistrate Judge Direct Assignment Program. Each party must file Form CV11C within the consent deadlines pursuant to LR 73-2. Okay. Now, then we move on to December 27th. Notice to parties of court-directed ADR program standing order upon filing up to complaint by Judge Stanley Bloomfeld. So now we have a judge involved. And the name of the judge, Stanley Bloomfeld Jr. On January 3rd, finally, Alex answers, says, answer to complaint, attorney civil case opening, one with jury demand. So Chrome Hearts wants a jury trial, and that's a bit iffy because if the jury trial is accepted, the jury, once the jury, let's say the jury were to attribute a win to Chrome Hearts, usually people who analyze these type of cases, they say, usually the jury, if they side with the victim and they give the victim the win, alleged victim, but you know what I mean, the plaintiff and so on and so forth. So if Chrome Hearts is trying to act as victim in this case and they were to win, usually the jury in that case is very clement and gives a lot of win to the party that wins. So they're pushing for a jury trial, right? Which, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, would you do it as well if you're trying to say, hey, allegedly somebody stole, you know, blah, blah, blah. But now the big news. Now, the big news. On Friday, January 3rd, 2025, order setting scheduling conference by Judge Stanley Bloomfeld Jr., the court sets an in-person mandatory scheduling conference hearing on January 31st, 2025. At 8:30 a.m. before Judge Stanley Bloomfeld Jr. Then they say, see order for further details and deadline to file a joint rule. Okay, so here's the thing. In California, yes, this is happening in California. So, first thing I was asking myself is this a public hearing? Like, can we all go and watch? Because, you know what I mean? I'm wishing everybody the best. Okay, I'm on nobody's side. You're innocent until proven guilty. You know the shtick. So, but rumors online, especially on Reddit, have it that in cases like these, usually the person that's being sued tries to settle out of court. Now, my question is this, you guys. If Chrome Hearts is demanding, and I'm going to read it to you again, Chrome Hearts is suing HRH Collection for $2 million per trademark counterfeited per type. That's $2 million for every design item that she allegedly took from them. That's a ton of money. So, like, imagine if she did a silver cross, a gold cross. That's 2 million, 2 million. A smaller version of that cross, a bigger version of that cross. That's 2 million, 2 million. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, it adds up. And before you know it, you're like $50 million lawsuit, right? So, of course, we're worried. And in a way, you might think, well, maybe Alex wishes to settle out of court. But here's my question. If she tries to settle out of court, first of all, the liability. Is HRH Collection an LLC? It's an independent company, which would mean that Alex's private assets are safe. If HRH Collection is sued, that doesn't mean that Alex, the person, is sued. But last time we made a video about this, we had a lawyer in the chat saying, hold on a minute, the judge might also issue a certain ruling that makes Alex herself liable as well, not just the LLC. There's a legal terminology for that. I am no lawyer, you guys, so I'm not giving any legal counsel. I'm just reading the publicly available documents on the internet. But this is very interesting. So if she's not liable, but HRH Collection is, then the company might lose all its assets. If the judge deems Alex also liable, then what is she going to do? If she tries to settle out of court, if Chrome Hearts wants $2 million per item copied, per style copied, like how are they going to settle out of court? Does she have that much money? How much money does she have? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say she has 2 million in the bank. That's one, they want 2 million for one item copied. So if they settle out of court, the legal fees are going to be a little bit less probably, I guess. So is she going to have to give them her house, her cars? What's the money in the bank? Like, how much would they settle for? Would Chrome Hearts go down to like $500,000 and call it a day if that's what she got? You know what I mean? Like, how does it work when you settle out of court? Like, are we talking a little bit less stuff to pay if you settle out of court? Or close to what they're demanding anyway, minus the legal fees of having to go through the legal battles in court in front of a judge and a jury, because the jury can be fickle. You know, they can decide a lot of things. But now let's talk about who is representing Chrome Hearts in this legal battle. This is a little bit insanity because listen to this, you guys. The Blakely Law Group is representing Chrome Hearts, and I have the featured clients here list. You don't want to mess with the Blakely Law Group. Like, this is one of those, when I read the clients, I'm like very gently and respectfully stepping, you know that meme of Homer Simpson like disappearing in the green bushes? When I read their clients, I disappeared in the green bushes like Homer. Their clients are Abercrombie and Fitch, amongst others, American Express, Asics, Ben Sherman, Burberry, Chrome Hearts, Coach, General Motors, Kate Spade, Luxottica Group, Michael Kors, Oakley, which belongs to Luxottica, Paris Hilton, Ralph Lauren, Ray-Ban, which belongs to Luxottica, Roxy, Spy Optics, Stuart Weitzman, Tory Burch, True Religion, UGG, Von Dutch, just to name a few of their clients. And they're coming for HRH Collection. Girl, good luck. Now, I have here Decker's Outdoor Corporation, UGG versus Romeo and Juliet. Here, the lawsuit, the lawyers who represent UGG Australia, they won $5.25 million jury verdict in patent infringement suit involving UGG boots. Chrome Heart says, integral partner in Chrome Heart's brand enforcement efforts for the past 20 years, this legal group, litigating over 100 copyright and or trademark infringement cases in federal court. Okay, this is insane. And then we have also Paris Hilton. They also represent Paris Hilton. And in the case with Paris Hilton, we have Paris Hilton versus Hallmark cards. because the Hallmark cards used Paris Hilton's likelihood without her permission, allegedly, right? And they made a kind of a joke, I guess, for, I don't know, Thanksgiving or something. They said, Paris' first day as a waitress, don't touch that, it's hot. What's hot? That's hot. The waitress thing. I don't know. It's like a job card. So they sued Paris Hilton versus Hallmark cards in 2009. Ninth Circuit District Court 2009 successfully represented Paris Hilton in right of publicity case against Hallmark. I mean, we are talking, it's a lot, okay? And also, they represented Michael Cohen and Essential Consultants in high-profile litigation involving claims brought by a certain actress of adult movies, Stormy Daniels. You might have heard of her recently. You might have heard of her. Miss Daniels brought two separate lawsuits alleging declaratory relief, defamation, and aiding and abetting, breach of fiduciary duty, achieved a total victory on behalf of Mr. Cohen with all claims dismissed with prejudice. Ya guys? Natasha says, I wonder if she's going to be styling beachy waves for the court. Now, the last video I made on this case, and I'm just reporting about it, I've had some interesting comments in the comment section. Some people who like Alex a lot, who think that everybody just reporting about what's going on is a hater. I'm not a hater, just to be very clear. Then I've had people saying, who are not fan of Alex, saying, you're being too nice to her. She's a really bad person. First of all, you don't know her. Okay, so let's not judge a book by its cover. Let's not be so quick to judge here. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty, first of all. Second of all, this is problematic because this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Alex is this multi-billion-dollar corporation like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, LVMH. And she got the money like, okay, you know, there's a suation going on for like this design. Let's, you know, let's battle it out or let's settle out of court. She's a private individual who has a company. Okay. But like, you know what I mean? Like compared to the massive amount of clients that this law firm has that is working for Chrome Hearts. Oh my God. And in America, of all places, like you can get squished like a bug. So it's very, you know, if you don't have just as strong legal representation to defend you, I really, really hope that everything turns out the best for both parties. I hope they find a solution without destroying each other. You know what I mean? Because like, here's hoping that they settle out of court somehow. I don't know what to tell you because this is like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Also, because, you know, Alex is, well, from YouTube, you know, she's one of the YouTube people. So it's a lawsuit that I see in a way is also being done against a content creator. Now, I know that she's not being sued for the content that she created on YouTube. They want money for the objects that she sold through her online shop. Like, I get it. I get the difference. But still, it kind of hits close to home in a way because it's a content creator. I mean, we know Alex. I mean, from her videos, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a weird feeling. It's not like some separate entity, like just some brand is being sued by another brand and that's it. No, because when you think about Chrome Hearts, when I think about Chrome Hearts, I don't have a visual of a person with a specific character in front of my eyes thinking, oh, okay, yeah, this person, this woman, this man, they're suing Alex. No, you know what I mean? Because she's a personality on the internet, Alex, right? So it's kind of like a no-face company is suing a personality. And very bizarre. You know, it's very, very bizarre. And I feel it's a little bit, like I get it that Chrome Hearts wants to defend their right to their items, although we have been debating this also in the past video. People have been in the comments stating, how can you actually be allowed to patent a cross which is in most cases a religious symbol. So that's also debatable, but they have patented it, and the American Patent Authority issued a patent for their particular shape of cross. What are you going to do? So, but it does feel a little bit like a little bit much. Like, go for this huge money if you're suing a huge company, but if you're suing like a person with a small business, I mean, I guess you want to settle, I guess you want to set a kind of like an alarm for everybody else who wants to try to do something similar. So you're setting a precedent and saying, don't anybody else dare do this, because we are very serious about our stuff and protecting our copyright. So you want to set an example by suing for so much money. Like, I get it, but I wonder, how much does the judge also have a say in this situation in terms of like assessing the situation and seeing like how much does this factor into this lawsuit? Like the fact that you have kind of a small business owner and a huge company suing the small business owner. You know what I mean? Like, it's, how do you weigh it? Like, is it really like something? Yeah, does it make sense to sue for $2 million per item copied? Or, I don't know, guys, let me know down below. Either way, just to be very clear, I don't have negative or positive opinion on Alex. You know what I mean? She is a very strong character on internet, very polarizing. So you might love her, you might hate her. It is what it is. But I'm just thinking here, I'm just seeing the bigger picture here, not just her as an individual, whether you like her or not. I'm seeing a content creator that has a small business, and I see a huge corporation that is kind of coming for the small guy. You know what I mean? For a lot of money. This is what I'm kind of looking at here and trying to assess the situation. Like, how do I feel about this? Sanguinary EU says HRH Collection has a daughter. Damn, this lawsuit could leave her family in the trenches, says Sanguinary EU. Stratosphere says, I'm surprised that I've really only heard about this lawsuit from YouTube. Only maybe 2 videos too. This is a huge deal. I believe it's a huge deal, and I think we should also be awake and alert as content creators in particular, because some of us also make merch and stuff. And you know what I mean? Like, the other way around, a couple of years ago, I reported about small content creators, like small designers and artists who, you know, sell their own designs on Etsy. And then they found out through their friends telling them, hey, we found your designs in Zara. We found your designs at H&M. And then these small content, and of course, these big multinationals didn't pay, didn't ask for permission, didn't even bother. And then there was a legal battle going on, and then it seemed like Zara didn't care because they're like, whatever, these are small fish in the pond. They can't possibly, you know, afford to sue us for so much money, allegedly everything. And so this is what I'm trying to say, if it's the other way around, where the small business owner, the small creative artist person sees their work stolen by a big corporation, it's like they don't have a chance to win against the big corporation. But the other way around, it seems like you're suffocated and squished like a bug and you're out of this world. Money really does rule the world, doesn't it? Where's the justice? Where's the justice? Where's the fairness? I don't know, you guys. It just, yeah. Gloria says, yes, the ramifications can be big. Definitely, definitely. Matt says, she has no chance. I don't know if she has a chance. She might have a chance. It all depends how good your lawyer is. You see? It's all about the lawyer. It's all about your funds. It's all about how deep are your pockets. It's all about how much can you sway the jury in your favor, or how good your lawyer is in negotiating a settlement before you go to trial. And this is also where good lawyers come in handy, because they're good at negotiating. Sanguinary says, money rules the world. Exactly. I hate when people say money can't solve your problems, LOL. Well, money can solve many problems. Money cannot solve all problems, but it can solve quite a few, methinks. Guys, let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Subscribe, thumb up this video, and we will be following this case very closely. The 31st of January is the next sitting that they have. And after that, there will be an update. So stay tuned for more. Never give up on love. Subscribe. Thumb up the video. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. Love you loads. Bye. Hi, Teresa E. Hi, Dacob and everyone in the bunker. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? Hi, Blonde and Chatty. Hi, how's it going? You didn't get your alert? Yeah, well, you know, same old, same old. YouTube just doesn't notify. Hi, Kari. How's it going? Pensez depuis mon balcon says my business was issued a trademark. It took a number of submissions and thousands in legal fees to get our logo and name protected. I understand why Chrome Hearts wants protection. Anne says, hey, Dacob and you all. Hi, Anne. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? So I'm just reading. But anyway, so yeah, what can I tell you guys? It is what it is. It's difficult, really. However you put it, it's difficult, you know. We only have 87 thumbs up. You guys, thumb up the live stream. You guys. Why is it always so difficult with the thumbs? I always ask myself. F. Delmar, hey Dacob, looking fabulous as always. Thank you so much, F. Delmar. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Natasha's asking, will AliExpress be involved? I don't know if they've been also called into this. You guys are so shady. Mrs. Lovely, good morning from snowy UK. Good morning, sweetie. You look very handsome as usual. I like the Louis Vuitton scarf. Thank you so much, Blonde and Chatty. Speaking of snow, big shout out to everybody in the US in the, as I call it, the Hermes Kelly belt, Snowmagedon, which is hitting the middle portion of the United States. Everybody buckle up. Get yourself some electric blankets, or if electricity falls out, be sure to have a lot of wool blankets to stay warm and cuddled up as this crazy storm, Snowmagedon, passes by. It's literally like a whole line that goes across the middle of North America. 29 states are hit by the Kelly Belt, as I call it in the fashion bunker. We have to give all of these natural disasters some form of fashion name, you know? I mean, who decides what they're called anyway? Every time there's a hurricane, it has a different name. I'm like, you know what I mean? Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. Well, why can't we call it the Frosty Kelly Belt, you know? Period.
I mean, of course, we're worried.
Anyway, next topic is a Gucci lawsuit. This one is the end of luxury. Yet again, you guys. Let's do this one. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. It's the end of luxury as we know it, and 2025 has just begun. And as it begins, so it already takes. There is a class action lawsuit, you guys, going on against Gucci. Interesting, isn't it? Classaction.org is reporting about Gucci lawsuit alleges pythons, crocodiles, treated inhumanely to source exotic skin handbags. PETA, I'm looking at ya. And I'm not talking about the PETA from Family Guy. I'm talking about PETA that throws stuff on fur. You listen to this by Corrado Rizzi. Well, buongiorno, Corrado. Grazie mille per l'articolo. And this is Cohen versus Kering. And again, we had Cohen earlier on in another video we just saw, but that's a whole other can of worms. We got Cohen versus Kering, America's Inc. et al. So a class action lawsuit alleges Gucci has falsely claimed the pythons and crocodiles from which its luxury items are sourced were killed humanely and ethically. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Subscribe to my channel while you're at it. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. You know, you hear the news here first, and we talk about it, and it's really interesting to follow the evolution or devolution of fashion and luxury And we also always have a conversation in the live chats as I film these videos live. So this video as well is filmed in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. So come join the fun, come join the chats. Subscribe as we're on our journey to 100,000 subbies. Hello to my co-chatters in the sidebar. The defendants are Gucci America Incorporate, Caring Americas Incorporate, the law, Illinois Consumer Fraud and Deceptive Business Practices Act. The state is Illinois. Now, here's what we know so far about this lawsuit. A former Gucci employee alleges in a proposed class action lawsuit that the high-end fashion brand and its parent company have falsely claimed that the pythons and crocodiles from which its luxury handbags, shoes, wallets, and luggage are sourced were killed humanely. Now, you remember last summer we had the scandal with Dior and the courts in Italy and Milan issuing control over the brand because of the sweatshops and the bags being produced and sold to LVMH for 56 euro. And then the bags were sold in the boutiques for 2,600 euro. And how much did the workers who made the bag receive? What company was hired? Which subsidiary was hired to make the bags? There was this whole scandal. Now we're going another level. Now we're going to the level of now the animals that are utilized, or the hides and the skins of the animals utilized to make these bags. Allegedly, Gucci and Kering have been basically telling their sales associates, teaching them, training them to sell the bags by telling their clients, look, this python bag, yes, it's made of python, but the python has been treated with a lot of love and care, and most of our leathers are sourced from food industry byproducts. Most of these exotic animals shed their skin on their own. I'm like, girl, have you ever seen a snake shed its skin? That's not how a python bag looks like. You don't make a python bag out of a snake's shedded skin. Like it doesn't work that way. But this lady that is now suing Gucci is claiming that she feels terrible because they kept telling her to say this to her customers in order to sell these very expensive exotic bags. But once she found out through a reportage, which we're going to get to in just a second, that that was not allegedly the case, and that, in fact, allegedly, these animals were brutally unalived and treated terribly before they were turned into bags, then she felt terrible, right? She felt that guilt of conscience, and she said, they lied to me, so I want to sue them for now making me feel depressed and terrible. I want to sue them for damages, basically, is what she's saying. Now, and also she thinks that the customers that were told that the animals used to make those bags were not treated inhumanely, that she thinks those customers should also sue. Now, here's allegedly everything, of course. So the 12-page false advertising lawsuit says that although Gucci sales staff are trained to inform customers that the brand's exotic skin products are sourced ethically, that the animals were not tortured, and that the skins are a byproduct of the food industry, among other representations, a March 2024 CBS News report revealed otherwise. And she watched that CBS News report, the lady who's an ex-employee of Gucci. In particular, CBS News reported that pythons were bashed with hammers, impaled on hooks, and skinned alive to provide skins used by Gucci for its handbags, shoes, and belts, many of which sell for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. The investigation was done by animal rights group PETA, there you go, which shared the findings with CBS after visiting 2 python farms in Thailand from February through November of 2023. Now, per the case, the python farms investigated by PETA supply skins to Caravel, a tannery owned by, and here I'm missing a part. It's a tannery owned by somebody. The lawsuit adds that PETA Asia investigators learned that crocodiles supplied to Kering were repeatedly stabbed with a metal blade and continued to move while workers peeled off their skin. If that doesn't make you want to stop purchasing any exotic leathers ever again, I don't know what will stop you. The former Gucci employee who filed the proposed class action sold nearly $50 million in products over the course of her nearly 18-year career with the brand. Could you imagine, as a sales associate, to work for a brand for 18 years and to be able to claim that you made the company $50 million in products that you sold over the course of those 18 years? The filing says, the plaintiff relays that she was trained by Gucci to perform a selling ceremony when presenting certain exotic skin handbags, during which she would tell customers that the skins were sourced ethically, that the snakes and crocodiles were not tortured, that the skins were obtained through a natural shedding process, and that the skins are a byproduct of the food industry. Upon seeing the news, plaintiff learned for the first time that defendants deceived her, allegedly, into buying and selling crocodile, alligator, and python products by falsely claiming it engaged in humane and ethical practices during the production of the exotic skin products. So, in summary, the proposed class action summarizes, adding that the plaintiff is traumatized as a result of being duped by Gucci, allegedly, by Gucci and Kering, into selling countless exotic skin products to clients. According to the suit, Gucci's own sustainability principles include the brand's purported commitment to respecting animal welfare and emphasizing ethical practices in the capture, breeding, raising, transportation, handling, and slaughter of animals. In 2017, Gucci went so far as to buy its own python farm, or actually, plural. It went so far in 2017 as to buying several python farms in Thailand, so as to ensure that animals would be raised in the best possible conditions, the complaint relays. To date, the lawsuit says Gucci and Kering have remained silent on the animal rights allegations at issue. The Gucci lawsuit looks to cover all individuals who bought any Gucci exotic skin products in Illinois over the past 14 years. So, if you are one of those customers that in the past 14 years has purchased any exotic products, exotic animal skin products in the past 14 years in Illinois, you might want to contact the lawyers here and join the class action lawsuit. Of course, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, so this is a lawsuit that is going to happen possibly, but very interesting, the allegations. And if these allegations turn out to be true, it will be yet another very, very sad and damning chapter for luxury. It's just yet another example. You know, another little pebble, another little breadcrumb left behind on our way as we collect the breadcrumbs towards that end goal, which is the end of luxury. Or so it seems. Might as well call it for what it is at this point, the death of luxury. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below about this topic. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. And will you still be purchasing exotics? From any brand, for that matter. Let me know down below. Love you loads. Bye. I have a feeling. Hi, Mahora. How's it going, sweetie? I have a feeling that this is like It's been happening. Yeah, of course. Robbie says, I mean, is anyone really surprised by this? No. I don't think we're really surprised by this, but like Gloria just said, whoa, they're taking the hits. It's all coming to light. That's the thing. I think we have, well, channels like mine where I really work hard to deliver these news to you guys and also to put it all together for you so that when we meet together in the Fashion Bunker, we get a whole package. We get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. We do a little unboxing together. We do some fun talk. We laugh together. We cry together. We have an opportunity to talk about the bad side of luxury, of the business of luxury and the business of fashion, and the good side. But you come to the Fashion Bunker to experience a full rounded 360-degree explanation and life of what is fashion and what is luxury. And this is part of it. The business of it, the brand marketing of it, the PR of it, the sales part of it, the creative part of it, the CEO part of it, the manager part of it, the legal side of it. There's so much to it. And a lot of it is not fair. And a lot of it is very, very ugly and crude. Take it from a person who has worked in the fashion industry for many, many years, both behind the scenes as well as on the sales floor. I've been in the PRs. I've been in the brand marketing. I've been in the creative side. I've been on the sales floor. I've been in merchandising. I've done it all. And I can tell you, the way that it's portrayed to you as a consumer to appear flawless, beautiful, inviting, relaxing, soothing, calming, it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion that costs a lot of money to make. It costs a lot of money to create that illusion. The illusion is not just the product you purchase. It's also the space you're in, the shops you're entering, the type of glasses that are used to pour you a drink, the furniture utilized as interior decoration of the boutiques and shops. It is all the advertisement campaigns, the photography utilized to publish them in magazines, the amount of money paid to publish them in magazines, on television, in ads, product placement inside of music video clips, product placement inside of movies. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry, second only to the weapon industry. Let that sink in. That's how powerful fashion is. So, of course, we're worried. And of course, we're going to see, even though it doesn't surprise us, but of course, we're going to see from time to time these reports and reportages and lawsuits and stuff going on, because the bigger the company is and the more it thinks it can get away with stuff. You know? The bigger it is and the more it thinks it's untouchable. It can get away with things. It can hide things. It can pay people off to hide things. Holding them accountable is important, but you need really good legal teams to hold them accountable. Here, all we can do is sit and talk about this and allege everything and speculate. That's all we can do. And raise awareness amongst our little circles about the potential risks and hazards. But, you know, it is a very cruel environment. Thank you, Brenda. That's the unique thing you offer, Dacob. Thank you. Nata Dita, how's it going, sweetie? The thing is that only fresh took off skin can become a leather. When they say that an animal that gave its skin after natural death, this is all bullshit, says Nata Dita. Brenda says it's multifaceted and multidimensional totality of fashion, says Brenda, in the Fashion Bunker. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mari Cruz Pereira says, at this point, the true luxury is buying directly from small local artisans who work ethically on one piece at a time. Eva Talaira, how's it going, sweetie? Dacob, one-stop shop to understand fashion, period. Oh, it's a terrible business, Blanca. Yeah, Sasha M says, what is the difference between how they get the exotic skin versus not exotic skin? So, not exotic skin is skin that doesn't come from reptiles. For the most part, reptiles. Yeah, reptiles are deemed exotic skin. So if we're going to make a bag out of calf skin, lamb skin, that's not exotic. It becomes exotic when we are talking about lizards, snakes, crocodiles, alligators. That's when we start talking about exotic skins. So exotic versus non-exotic, it's the type of animal from which you take the hides and the skins in order to manufacture your fashion or accessory item. Um, you know. Well, Natasha says maybe the Chanel pleather bags aren't so bad after all. Well, I can tell you there's a huge issue with the pleather stuff because obviously people say, oh, vegan, 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 and there's like kind of some people saying there should be a law to ban these plastic bags from being called vegan because they imply that it's something healthy. But a lot of these plastic bags are also very damaging for the environment. They might not be made out of animals, but they might be made out of materials that are not going to decompose in a million years. You know what I mean? So there's that. They should like say, hey, you made a synthetic bag out of a synthetic material. Don't call it vegan. You know what I mean? That's all. Nectarine Man says, is the treatment of non-exotic animals more ethical than the treatment of exotic ones, though? Depends. It can be, but it doesn't have to. It can also be very brutal. It can be very brutal for both. In both cases, it can be very brutal. But I can tell you, at least when it comes to the cow industry, most of the Occidental world eats beef. So the hides and the skins and the leathers can be a byproduct of the beef industry because we are omnivores, carnivores and omnivores. So, and in fact, I had an interesting conversation with one sales associate from Hermes back in 2022 when I was in Melbourne, and they told me, we're having issues because more and more people are vegan. And we really want to get the hides and the skins of these animals that will be eaten after that. But there's less and less people eating meat. So there's also less and less of these leathers. And I also found that very interesting. Now, do I believe what the sales associate said? I could. I don't have to. It's all alleged. But interesting how the conversation veered towards people are eating less meat than they used to in the past. I found that an interesting tidbit of information, do with it what you will. But so, yeah, there you go. Mrs. Lovely says, now do vegan cheese. Yeah, vegan cheese is also a bit sketchy. I mean, I eat a lot of vegan stuff because one of my best friends is vegan. And so out of support and love for her, when we go out, we eat vegan with her. And it's like vegan food is quite tasty if you know how to make it well. But it's highly processed in many cases. If you wanted to taste like meat, if you wanted to taste like something that's not just a vegetable, it can be iffy. Like vegan food can be very, very highly processed. So it doesn't mean it's the healthiest for you, but there's no meat involved. So it's kind of like, you weigh out your pros and cons, right? Let's get to 200 thumbs up. Thank you, Gloria Retinas. Brenda says, but at least the animal can be eaten, not the case if a snake or a fox. Hi, Tita9977. How's it going, sweetie? Rihanna, how's it going, sweetie? Hello, Dacob. Yay, my second time reaching you live. Hi, Rihanna. FN says, I love Hermes, but could never. Crocs and ostrich. So it's all about like, you have to follow your own moral compass and what it is that you feel is okay for you. It's complicated. It's really complicated. I mean, we are born omnivores. You can turn into a vegan person. You can live just off of pure vegan food, but it's also not for everyone. And I wouldn't be so militant and extreme and force a person to. I would be a little bit more gentle there, a little bit more calm, less aggressive. There are very aggressive people out there that are like literally like attacking you if they see you eat meat. I'm like, slow down a little bit. It's also, not also health wise, not everybody can just throw away meat and never eat it again. Let's calm down. Respect to all the vegans, respect to all the vegetarians, respect to all the omnivores. Everyone has their reasons to do and make the choices that they make for their own diets. Everybody's health varies from person to person. Everybody's dietary needs vary from person to person. So let's be a little bit more gentle before we start attacking people for what they're eating. You know what I mean? Just saying, keep it, yeah. So there you go. Nectarine Man says, I've heard horror stories of how the industrial farming industry treats the animals we eat, so it seems there's cruelty, whatever leather we buy, sadly. I remember my mom, when I was little, telling me she read a book about, hi mom, by the way, she's watching. She read a book about the secret lives of fruits and vegetables. So everything is about perception. So basically the gist of the story is in that book, they explain how terribly a tomato suffers when you cut through it with a knife to prepare a salad, and that they are in terrible pain. But human beings, since we have this weird tendency of connecting and associating emotionally to things that look closest to us. So an animal has two eyes like we do, it has a mouth like we do. You know, it's cute, it can be a pet. So we bond emotionally with the animal. But we don't bond emotionally with the tomato. So we don't care that the tomato is suffering in terrible agony and pain as you're cutting through the fresh tomato with a knife. But so this is what I'm trying to say. Everything is very relative. Like if you were really to, to look at and the pesticides that are used on all of these fruits and vegetables, on some of them, that's also torture for them. It's poisoning them, and it ultimately poisons you too when you eat them. So there's a lot of, you know what I mean? Like if we're really going to start dissecting everything, we will not be allowed to eat anything. We will not be allowed to breathe the air that's contaminated and polluted. Basically just stop existing. And that is also not an option, obviously. So best is to calm down a little bit less of the fear mongering, a little bit less of the hysteria, and a little bit more of just listening to your body. What does your body tell you it needs? If you really listen to your body, it will tell you, hey, today I'm in a mood for a potato. I'm feeling potato, mashed potato. Oh, today I'm feeling the need for chicken. Oh, today I'm feeling the need for a strawberry. You know what I mean? Like your body tells you what sort of sustenance it needs, what sort of vitamins it needs, what sort of proteins it needs. It will tell you. You just have to really know how to listen to your body and tune out all of the exterior noise from all the influencers telling you what newest diet you need to try out, brands bombarding you with advertisement on television and on social media telling you what latest snack and food you need to buy. Zone all of that out and focus on your body. What is it telling you that it's craving? Okay, so just saying, we'll go, you guys. I have a vegetarian friend, says Stratosphere, who wears leather shoes because she's very concerned about the environment and would rather have shoes that last decades. That's a good point, and also they're more breathable. A very dear friend of mine who's a vegan and was buying vegan shoes from Doc Martens, she says they're terrible because they're not breathable. They're completely plastic and isolated. The foot doesn't breathe. It starts molding. You start getting all bacteria in there.
Sending love
She got
and
a
thank you for the
mushroom on her
fashion
foot
bunker.
because of this.
I'm glad I
It
can
was
be
terrible.
with you today.
So she's like, personally, she says she can't do it. You know what I mean? Be careful, people. Oh, Brenda, thank you so much. Brenda just tipped $15. Let me write Brenda's name on the list, and then we're going to film the next video. Where am I? Oh, here they are. So I'm just saying, you do whatever makes you feel comfortable, people. If you have that moral feeling inside of you, no animal products in my clothing, accessories, shoes, no animal products in my food, then by all means, you follow that interior voice and you go that route, okay? But don't start being the Inquisition for the rest of the world. Let everybody choose their own path. Brenda, my love, let me add you to the snowflake. Here you are, sweetie. I think you're going to pop up on the side any minute now. Did it already pop? Did I miss it? Baby pop. Oh, yes, you popped. Okay, you popped on the side. Thank you so much, sweetie. Now, I have another topic. So fascinating, huh? What's happening today? All right. Okay, we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the Walmart Birkin. Oh my God, I need a sip of Diet Coke for this. Hashtag not sponsored. Hmm. And take it from a person like myself who loves meat, but then like I have, dairy issues. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't really do nuts. Like I can't digest a lot of fruit, sugars and acids. Like I'm a mess. So like sometimes there are those days where only meat works for me. Then my IBS kicks in. It's a mess. So, and then there are those days when I'm like, okay, I really need some vegan food, something that has absolutely nothing animal in it, and I need it to have absolutely no milk of any kind in it. And then and then that really suits me very well. And that really is good for my tummy. It my diet also keeps changing and balances according to how my health is at the moment. Brenda says, if I'm correct, you were the first one who talked about the Walmart Birkin a while ago. Yes, it's been over a month. Thank you for noticing it, Brenda, because I've been trumped over by everybody else, and since it went viral a couple of days ago. But anyway, and now I will be the first one ending the Workin saga. Stay tuned. Hi, Holy Grace. How's it going? Yeah, the Birkin situation is a bit of a stitch up for you. A stitch up for you. Is a bit of a stitch up for you? I need one for going to places that aren't safe, says Natasha. Well, no, if they're not safe, don't go there. Don't go to those places. Period. Nakriman says, if we were all still hunter-gatherers, we wouldn't have this ethical crisis when it comes to using animal products. No, but I think we would also use just the amount that we need. We wouldn't be too greedy about consuming it. I think that's also a problem. We overconsume. Um, I think that's also a big a problem. Yeah, Angie unboxing. We should just call the material as what it is, like 100% petroleum product or like 60% cork or something. I agree with you. Total transparency on the ingredients and the products used and the materials and the raw materials used. And also more laws that regulate having to be transparent on the tag of the product you're buying where the raw materials were sourced from, not just where the product was assembled ultimately, but where the cotton was sourced from, cotton from that country, plastic from that country. I want to see all of that on my tag for the clothes I buy and also for the food. All right, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. Where do we start with this? Okay. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, I have an idea. Mhm. Mm-hmm. 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 Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. The Birkin, or the bag that looks like a Birkin that was sold at Walmart, went viral, right? If you remember on the YouTubes, guess who was the first to report about it about over a month ago when nobody cared about it? Yours truly. And I reported about it because a wonderful lady on TikTok discovered the bag that looks like a Birkin at Walmart, and she did not buy it that day, but she did film a TikTok video with a gorgeous yellow version of the bag, of the trapezoid-shaped bag, saying, okay, does this look like a Birkin? Like, do we love it? Do we not love it? And that video went viral, but then nobody talked about it. I made a video about it. Then again, nobody talked about it. And then a couple of days ago or a week or so ago, it went really viral. And now everybody and their grandmothers are making videos about it. But everybody's missing the point. We're going to end it. We're going to end it here. So this is the story of how it began, with the lady that randomly found a yellow version of said bag in a size, I think 30, at Walmart somewhere in America. Then the topic and the bag went more and more viral. There was a synthetic material version of the bag and an alleged leather version of the bag, one for around about $50, $60, and the leather version between $90 and $120. In a size, I think 30, 35, maybe even a 25, and different colorways as well. People started ordering it like crazy. The news of the so-called Birkin, the Walmart Birkin, it's not a Birkin though, let's be very clear, even hit the news. It went on national television, and once it hit the news, it went viral. People started ordering it like crazy. Scalpers started ordering it and then reselling it for double, triple the price on secondhand, pre-loved websites. Now you can imagine how this all starts evolving and developing, and how much Hermes might not like this story and the success of a bag that many claim have ordered in leather, and many claim that that bag arrived and looked just like the Birkin, minus the Hermes logo. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So if I was the first to report about the beginning of this viral trend on YouTube, I shall be the first one to end it as well. How do I end it? Here's how. A couple of days ago, people started reporting that their orders on Walmart started being canceled or started getting canceled. They would just receive a notification from Walmart saying, we're so sorry, but we have to cancel your order. No explanation given. Just today, I checked on their website, on the Walmart website, and the Birkin is completely gone. Gone. This is what you get when you click on the Walmart website for the Birkin. It says, uh-oh, this page couldn't be found. Keep shopping for something else, though. By the way, while you're at it, thumb up this video, subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. We're almost there, you guys. And where else but in the Fashion Bunker can you get all the news first? You heard it here first, babes. Thank you. And we are filming these videos live in front of a live virtual audience. Matter of fact, as I'm filming this video, I am filming it in front of a live virtual audience. So hello to my co-chatters. Look at this. People are upset, crying on social media, wanting their Birkin. Now, you remember a couple of years ago, we had a situation with somebody crying for the real Birkin because they were allegedly blocked from purchasing at Hermes. And that was a story that within the luxury sphere of YouTube during the pandemic and lockdown era was also a huge tidbit of news. back in 2021 and 2022, when that happened with another fellow co-creator, content creator on the tubes, we would have never thought that one day we would be sitting here just in 2025 talking about a person crying on social media because they were denied the work-in for $90. And yet here we are. So Walmart took it down from their website in America. And remember, we had this conversation in my first video about the work-in, pardon me, about a month ago. We were talking about how you can't really patent a trapezoid shape for a bag. Anybody can make a trapezoid shape bag. Well, here is the tea. And not just the one that I just drank, but here is the tea. Hermès actually managed to patent the shape of their Birkin, not worldwide, but in the United States of America. Which, pardon me, brings me to the point. I think Hermès had it officially with the work-in, allegedly, and they contacted Walmart and sent them a nice and juicy, beefy cease and desist. And this is what you get. Why am I saying this? Let me show you. We got Exhibit A. I found the patent number, US patent D6566313S. Date of patent. Now, the Hermès requested the patent in 2010. The patent was granted on March 27th, 2012. They patented the shape of the Birkin, you guys, in America. They managed to get the patent in America. This is why Hermès can contact Walmart and tell them, cease and desist, honey, boo-boo cha. Cease and desist, baby. Because the bags you're selling on your website, even if it's a third-party seller, you're enabling it, you're allowing it on your website, and it looks mighty, mighty much like this. Okay. This is very interesting. Also, I love the fact that Jean-Paul Gaultier from 2010 is also listed in the patent documents. There's Gaultier, Schulman, Fuzzi, what is this one? Guyot. I think these are all the designers that worked for Hermès and that have developed. These are references cited that have developed different alterations of the Birkin. For example, Jean-Paul Gaultier in 2009/2010 created the East-West Birkin. So it's kind of like a lower sitting Birkin, a little bit longer with longer straps as well. Not a very popular Birkin, but I kind of like it. I think it's coming back, by the way. But anyway, here we have the inventor of the Birkin, Jean-Louis Dumas, Paris, France, Pierre-Alexis Dumas, legal representative, Paris, France, Sandrine Breck Dumas, all of the Dumas family is there. Legal representative, Paris, France, Cool Gilbert, Paris, and the assignee is Hermès Cellier, Société par Action Simplifiée, or Simplifiée, I think. 14 years patent. Very interesting because apparently the patent on this shape allegedly expires in the US in 2026. So had Walmart waited 2 more years, they could have gotten away with this. Unless the patent doesn't get renewed. This I don't know. But the term was for 14 years. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this interesting? So the foreign application priority date is June 25th, 2010. 2010 is when they applied for the patent and were given it in 2012. Now, so there's a lot more information and intel. They actually show in the patent all the sides of the bag. I'm not going to show you all the photos. It's the front, back, top view. In fact, here it says the claim. This is really important first of all. The claim for the patent is the ornamental design for a handbag as shown and described. And here is what the patent describes. Figure 1, which is this one, Claim 1, 7 drawing sheets. Figure 1 is a front view of a handbag according to our new design. Figure 2 is a back view of the handbag shown in Figure 1. Figure 3 is a right side view of the handbag. Figure 4 is a left side view. Figure 5 is a top view. Figure 6, bottom view. Figure 7 is a frontal perspective of the handbag shown in Figure 1. The ornamental design, which is claimed, is shown in solid lines in the drawings. So these are the solid lines. Okay. The broken lines, these little dotted lines, these little broken lines, representing stitching, are part of the claimed design. So in the United States, Hermes does have a patent for their Birkin. So I can totally see them calling up, ring-a-ding-ding. Hey, Wallmart, what gives, girl? Sis and desist, baby. Sis and desist. Period. And so the game was over. The workin' is no more. We can finally put this to rest. Good luck to all the resellers and scalpers who are now going to make the price on the secondhand market skyrocket. I'm telling you, don't fall for the FOMO. Hold out a couple of weeks. This is all going to subside. The dust will fall down. Nobody's going to care about it anymore. But until then, subscribe and care about this channel. Let's grow together. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and never give up on love. Thoughts and prayers down below in the comment section. Bye. Gloria's like, not Dacob with the patent info. Yes. You best believe. Hi, Deborah C. How's it going, sweetie? A patent registration. I'm amazed it was granted. I was shocked too. You guys, I was shook. 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 Okay? Shook. Now, to laugh a little bit about how crazy the world has become, I'm going to show you a video that is not, I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to play the audio because it's just airport. I think it's an airport, maybe somewhere in Turkey, somewhere in Asia, or somewhere in Russia. I don't know where it is. Yes, Natasha, Dacob pulled receipts like Lisa Rinna, baby. Broccoli says, Hermes was not horsing around, allegedly. Allegedly. You guys, talking of dupes, do you know that Christian Dior has boutiques worldwide? Did you know? Did you know that LVMH is the owner of Dior? Did you know? Did you know that the brand Dior belongs to the LVMH conglomerate? Did you know that Dior, or Christian Dior, the brand, makes clothing, shoes, accessories, perfumes? Did you know? Did you know that they have boutiques worldwide, including in some airports, like duty-free sections or stuff like that? Did you know? Yes, Teresa says yes. Good. Okay, so I'm not alone in this. We've been done known. Well, what's wrong with this Dior shop? I'm going to show it to you, and you tell me what's wrong here. Hit it, Bubbles. I don't know what the, I don't know. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, okay, hold on, you guys. So, Sisters Around the World KZ. Credit to Instagram, Sisters Around the World KZ. Actually, Sisters _ around _ the _ world _ KZ. I guess KZ is maybe Kazakhstan? So was this in Kazakhstan? Anyway, hit it, Bubbles. You guys tell me in the chats what's wrong with this Dior boutique. I'll just sit here and watch while you guys tell me. So you have the Dior logo, the backpack, the bean. It's a whole boutique. All of their designs. It's an entire freaking boutique. They have bags. The Nectarine Man says, no, not the Chas Martin Doir. Yeah. This is the end of luxury, you guys. This is what I mean when I tell you, for those of us living in first world countries where everything is very regulated, Vel says better quality than the regular boutiques. Doir ate it up, says Vel. I'm just saying, I don't condone this, LVMH and Dior, if you're watching, just to be very clear. But I'm just saying, first world countries, very regulated, everything is super da-da-da-da-da. But the second you step out of your comfort zone in a first world country, this is what you get. It is the wild, wild west or the wild, wild east out there. The Nectarine Man says, it looks nicer than some Dior's, says the Nectarine Man. And the prices are also much nicer than the Dior boutiques. The Nectarine Man says only 59% off. Asaf says the Orient is wild, baby, right? Anna Anki says OMG. Sanguinary EU says I've been to America. I must say, y'all have a good. I know. We really do. We really do, and we should complain less. I completely agree with you. Deborah C says there's plenty of stock. Yeah, well, yeah. Dior also has plenty of stock, by the way. But Eva Talaita says, and they spelling is wrong. I mean, yeah, Chas Martin Doir. Chas Martin Doir. And you guys, and here's what happened to me when I first saw this video on Instagram. The first thing I noticed was that big 59 in red, which was like a price tag or a percentage off. And I thought, oh, this is I'm like, is this duty free? Why is this so cheap for Dior? Why is Dior so affordable? And then I was looking and looking. I see the CD logo. I see the Christian Dior backpack, the Christian Dior bucket hat. I'm like, yeah, it's just your classic Dior stuff. And this is when I was like, wait, hold on a minute. Did that say Christian Dior? And I see the CD in the back. And then I started the video again. Only the second time when I started watching it, the second time on my second watch did I realize that actually this was Chas Martin Doir and not Christian Dior. So they fooled me for a minute. For a minute. Sanguinary EU says, I wonder if they have makeup there. I don't know. I don't see any makeup there. But I love the trunk. The trunk looks fabulous. I wonder if they sell the trunk. Emotion probably with better working conditions, says Natasha. I'm not so sure about that. Stanley says same maker with Dior, but way better prices, huh? Allegedly. It's spelled for the people who know exactly who is Martin Doir, says Asaf. Oh my God. Adele says their bag doesn't worth more than 57 euros. So, right, Adele? So Adele says it's the same quality. And Cecilia Brown says these are probably the actual prices that Dior should charge. Little Lisa says that's hilarious. Inga T says does it also have a Doir logo on it? I think it does. Yeah, there it is on the bag. Robbie Lorraine says I want some Miss Doir perfume. Chas Martin Doir, baby. Chas Martin Doir. I mean, I think it's safe to say in fashion we've seen it all now. After an entire boutique, I think it's safe to say we have really seen it all. And it's also safe to say this is the end of luxury. If Talaida says, I would buy the trunk. Yeah, the trunk looks really cool. Teresa McGuire says, lol, it's so bad it's funny. I know, right, sweetie? So anyway, Natasha's like, no F's given. Anna says, hello, dear Dacob. I was trying to contact you via Insta yesterday. Anyway, it was regarding Done Intel. There will be a new perfume release. Info from the perfumer himself. Cha. What's the new perfume?
I mean, of course, we're worried.
Nancy says, I also had to take a second to look at the video. OMG, LOL. Anyway, so credit to sisters underscore around underscore the underscore world underscore KZ on Instagram. All right. There you go. Chaz Martin Doir. Uh, what is this place? Asks Alice. I don't know. It's like Stranger Things. It's like the Down Under or the Upside Down or whatever it's called. It's like the Twilight Zone version looking through the mirror glass of it's a parallel universe.
This is like butter.
Emotion Engine says, imagine the look of someone named Chaz Martin Doir finding out their name is being used to sell fake Dior. They might have a case on their hands. If Dior doesn't have a case on their hands, how can Chaz Martin have a case on his hands? You know what I mean? But it's not just that we see fakes. Of course, there are fakes everywhere. To me, it wasn't shocking to see a fake. To me, it was shocking to see an entire boutique. They are replicating an entire boutique, you guys, with furniture, with walls, with displays. Like, this is on a whole other level. Thank you for becoming a member, Tier 1. Here I go with Jen. Thank you so much, sweetie. Debbie says, we got 300 people here. Where are the thumbs? Thank you, Debbie. Thumb up the live stream. Yes, Zemimski, you gotta admire the dedication, though. Larissa says, hi, Dacob. Is this Murakami around your neck? Let's talk about that for a second. Speaking of Takashi Murakami. Nectarine Man said, Doir's creative director is Bin Jones. It just gets shadier and shadier from day to day. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. 'Tis the season, beginning of 2025, and Louis Vuitton has launched their, after 20 years, a re-collaboration with Takashi Murakami, LV and Takashi Murakami, which back in the day, in the early 2000s, when Marc Jacobs united Takashi Murakami with Louis Vuitton for that collaboration, that was epic. That changed the fashion world. It was groundbreaking. It was amazing. It was incredible. Okay? Now we are back. Now we're 20 years later looking at it and they're relaunching it. And it just, I've seen the videos. I've seen the influencers receiving the gifts from Louis Vuitton. I've seen the ad campaign with Zendaya. I've seen the in-store videos that people are filming, the pop-up stores videos that people are filming, the crazy FOMO, people rushing to the cash registers to spend an exorbitant amount of money for these items. Honestly, you guys, it just doesn't hit the same for me. And I know a lot of people have been making videos on this. I wanted to wait to share my opinion with you guys until the collection actually hit in stores. Now that it hit, I can share my thoughts with you because I have very concrete evidence. And I can tell you, first of all, I don't believe that it all sold out, even though they are showing you that it's sold out. This is a trick that a lot of luxury brands do. By the way, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. A lot of the brands do this. They create the FOMO. It's part of the mirage, the magical illusion. They state that everything is sold out on the website. Wait 2 or 3 weeks, you guys. It's all going to pop up again. Trust you me, mark my words. Do not go crazy for the FOMO. Don't let them FOMO you into ultimately rushing off to secondhand websites, buying this trash for a premium. because some scalper is going to want to try to sell it to you for a premium. Don't do it. Okay, now I love me Takashi Murakami with Louis Vuitton. I have an example here. This carré is from the early 2000s. This is one of the OGs from back in the day in silk. This is a very special limited one with the print that is not just in multicolor, and all the greens are invisible because I'm using a green screen here, but so the green appears invisible. But there's a secret here, and the secret being that this was the I Need You print with the eyeballs. And these eyeballs are also available in different colors. So this particular I Need You print was my favorite. It's very, very rare. They made just a few bags with the I Need You print, or I See You, or I Love You print. And they also made some silk carrés with the eyeballs. So basically it's your multicolor print, but just with the added eyeballs that substitute a few of the Louis Vuitton monogram patterns. Isn't that adorable? So the colors are so beautifully saturated. I've had this carré now since I bought it pre-loved in 2017, but this one has been manufactured 20 years ago, and maybe even more than 20 years ago. I love my Takashi Murakami. All this to say, I have a Keepall, the Cherries Keepall from 2005. I have the small multicolor vanity beauty case. I have this little beauty. You can't see the green again. I have the cherries, the big carré foulard. Look how gorgeous this one is. You've seen me unbox all of these on my channel back in 2017. So I love the cherries. I would buy them all over again if they made them the same quality as back then. Apparently the cherries are coming in February, but I'm just saying, you guys, keep your coin. And wait, don't get it from the scalpers. I love the cherries. Look how cute they are. This is just my favorite print ever. And I also love, love, love the special limited edition that I also hunted down from the early 2000s. This is really an art piece with the panda and the onion head twirling in this world in the super flat or ultra flat. These were available in a green, like this pattern here, was available in pink, baby blue, green, minty green, and the colors are so beautifully saturated. And do you guys remember the video from back in the day of all of these characters flying in the sky as the little girl gets caught up in the mouth of the panda? And so that video is kind of transported here into this world of the super flat. And these are my favorite characters also, the panda and the onion head. So I know my Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami collaboration. And I treasure it, and I love it, and I think it is one of the most representative examples of luxury fashion and luxury travel goods done in a groundbreaking way. A collaboration with an artist and a heritage luxury travel brand that unite forces to create something new, fresh, vibrant. It was really incredible back in the early 2000s. I gotta be honest with you, seeing it redone today makes me sad. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sad because, maybe the collectability value of certain items is going to go down. It's not going to go down because Louis Vuitton was clever enough to tweak the items so there's nothing that is the same as it used to be back then. So even the bags that are the same bags this time around, they're going to have a slightly different pattern. So the multicolor bags that had the regular sized monogram now have the miniature monogram. The pieces that had the miniature monogram now are going to have the maxi monogram. So they're switching stuff around. So there's enough differences there. If you're a collector, you see that it's not the same item, just reproduced. I get it. But don't get me wrong. What saddens me is that they have not evolved. That this brand, 20 years later, is desperately, in my humble opinion, trying to cash in on a past glory, on a past success. When I first heard that they're going to have a new collaboration with Takashi Murakami, I was really excited and I thought to myself, what new artworks are they going to deliver? 20 years later, what sort of evolution are we going to experience? And instead, all I was given was the exact same footprint, the exact same fingerprint as back then. In other words, Louis Vuitton has showed to me that they have not evolved at all. They're just trying to cash in on products that were amazing 20 years ago, better quality allegedly too, 20 years ago than it is today, for a hugely marked up price of today. So you could get the Speedy 25 with the cherries back in the day for like 600 euro or 500 euro. Now it's going to be $2,000 or $3,000. You see where this is going? I'm like, oh, so they're really, really trying to cash in on this because apparently nothing else is working that well. Their shareholders don't seem to be happy because the stock is not really working very well. The values have plummeted. So you can imagine how this Takashi Murakami collaboration seems to be, I don't want to say one of the last desperate attempts because it's a multi-billion-dollar company. They can survive many more downfalls before they can declare bankruptcy. So I don't think that this is going to make it or break it for them. But I do believe that this Takashi Murakami collaboration was something where they pokered a ton on, thinking that it's going to elevate their profits really high. Now, only time will tell. You know, when they do their quarterly earnings reports in 2025, after January, February, March, so somewhere in April or May, when they deliver for their shareholders the quarterly earning reports of 2025, then we will know what the numbers are telling us, how much more or less revenue there is compared to last year's first quarter, compared to the last 10 years of the first quarter, and so on and so forth. But what happens after Takashi Murakami is gone? Not the artist, but the collaboration. What are they left with? You see what I'm saying? It's like a swan song. It's like the last hurrah, this collection. And the subsequent cherries that are arriving allegedly in February, right? Like, what is there to look forward to after that? Nothing. And my intel tells me that already this collection, right? Mine is the vintage one, but the new one, the re-editions, that they're artificially keeping the stock down. In other words, they have manufactured allegedly a ton more, but they want to make it appear for the launch of the collection as if it were super limited, nobody can get access to it, to fuel FOMO. But apparently, they've made a ton more, and they will be restocking. Allegedly. I believe they will. I believe they will, and I believe it's just about being patient because it's in their interest to make money. There is no way on this planet that they would not want to profit off of this collaboration and make it limited in numbers. No way. Their numbers are way too bad. Their shareholders are way too unhappy. Their stock is way too low for them to burn an opportunity like this because everybody was looking forward to the Takashi Murakami collaboration. For them to burn an opportunity like this and underproduce the stock, no. I think Bernard Arnault, the owner, proprietor of LVMH, I think he loves money more than anything else, allegedly. So I believe he's like, you know what? I just want to earn that money. I want to see that cash flow. Don't play those games with producing just one piece of everything. Yeah, you can fake it. When we launch the collection, make it appear as if everything sold out immediately, make that FOMO grow. But guys, mark my words. Let's just meet here again in 3 weeks. Let's sit together in 3 weeks from now and let's chit-chat about the Takashi Murakami collection, and what is still there and what isn't. The stuff that was sold out upon the first day of launch. Okay, those same items that were completely sold out the first 2 days upon launch, where are those items 3 to 4 weeks later? Did they magically reappear in stock? Did they magically reappear in the boutiques, in the shops, in the Louis Vuitton shops? Because I've had some of my subbies telling me, they were like desperate. They were like, Dacob, what are we going to do? I was contacting my sales associate. My sales associate said, honey, you don't have pre-spend enough this year to warrant pre-ordering any of the pieces. That whole attitude of like, you have to spend more money if you want to access certain Takashi Murakami pieces. I was like, if a sales associate tells you that, you tell that sales associate, I never want to work with you again. So I'm going to find myself another sales associate who's going to want to take the commission if you don't want it. Because I don't like to play those games. False, scarcity, acting like something is not there when in reality it's there. Playing hard to get, girl. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't born yesterday. Playing hard to get was for high schoolers. And even then, even when I was in high school, I was so over it. Like, if you're playing hard to get, honey, block, move on. I don't want to know you. I don't want to know who you are. I don't care. I want you out of my life for good. If you're playing hard to get, you will never get me. Because trust you me, the person who's playing hard to get is desperate to be gotten. But the only effect they achieve with me is that they be forgotten. Period. So thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. So I'm telling you what I'm going to do. There are a few pieces that I do like. Sure, certain prints and patterns, why not? But I do not want to stand in a line outside of that store. I don't want to stand in a crowd. I don't want to stress at all. It's just the beginning of the year. I don't wish for my stress levels and stress hormones to eat up my liver. I am just going to chill, eat a cookie, enjoy some good old chicken McNugget meal, and wait until the FOMO and the craze subside. And then, in peace and harmony, if I so choose to do, I shall go to Louis Vuitton shop and in peace shop around and see what I like. That's all. That's all. The Nectarine Man says they missed the trick. There are clients who remember the first time but couldn't afford, but won't buy now because there's nothing new. Only kids are excited because it's brand new to them. And the kids, some are dumb, but many are very smart and are not going to fall for this either. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, some grown-ups are very dumb, FYI. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Subscribe and thumb up this video. Let's get to 100K subbies. Love you loads. Bye. Period. Period L. Period B. Period Z. Okay, so my guy. So now I have the uncertainty of fashion, very sad news, and which is also the background here. Now you're going to understand why this particular background, which kind of reminds us of a Versace mansion. Cute. But Gianni passed away in 1997, and, well, Donatella took over. Santo Versace, the brother, owned, I think, 20% of the company. She owned 30%. Well, Gianni left her 30, he left Santo 20, and he left 50% to Donatella's daughter, Allegra Versace. He also left parts of the company to his lover back then, but it seems as though Donatella and Santo kicked him out to the curb pretty soon, mobbed him out of it, allegedly, and he just got paid out and left to never return again. So sad. I remember back in the day, he tried to even make his own brand. He did one collection, and he never reappeared again. So, the Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Donatella Versace might be in big trouble. Our last ever standing fashion icon, well, not the last one, but one of the ones that we really remember, might be retiring. Not because she wants to, but because she might be forced to. Now, the Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Donatella Versace's future at fashion brand is uncertain amid contract end. Versace's contract with owners Capri Holdings is up in February, but with sales down and conflict within the company reportedly rising, Milan is abuzz with rumors Donatella is on her way out of the Versace brand. Is Donatella Versace about to say arrivederci to the iconic fashion brand that bears her name? Or more to the point, is Capri Holdings, Versace's American corporate owner, about to say goodbye to Donatella? Versace's contract with Capri Holdings expires in February, and if media reports and widespread rumors are to be believed, Donatella's future at her family's firm is uncertain. As originally reported by WWD magazine, Capri Holdings is reportedly working with Barclays to sell both Versace and Jimmy Choo to better focus on the relaunch of American ready-to-wear brand Michael Kors. Cha. They want to sell Jimmy Choo and Versace because they want to focus on relaunching Michael Kors? Girl, good luck with that. But the shade that they prefer Michael Kors to Versace? Probably because Michael Kors can make them more money, but still, this is so sad. Could you imagine dumping Versace because you want to prioritize your efforts on Michael Kors? Oh my God. Versace's contract with Capri is set to expire next month, and the designer is said to have clashed repeatedly with Capri CEO John D. Idol. Last week, MF Fashion, an Italian industry trade, reported that Donatella's contract up in February would not be renewed. MF speculated that Donatella Versace would be replaced by Dario Vitale, who recently stepped down as design director at Miu Miu. So an Italian Dario Vitale might go from Miu Miu to Versace. Interesting. I always thought that Riccardo Tisci would be good at Versace. I think Riccardo Tisci would be the best choice at Versace, but rumors of his nose consumption, alleged nose consumption, might be the reason why they might not want to hire him. Alleged. So far, the Versace press office has neither confirmed nor denied the reports, and the company did not respond to a request for comment. From the Hollywood Reporter, Rome. The article says the first years of the post-Gianni era were not easy, and the brand faced results far from the glories of the past, going through a string of CEOs. As sales flagged and losses grew, Donatella Versace's role was often criticized and questioned. There were reports of conflict inside the family. Insiders describe relations between her and brother Santo as tense and combative. Santo was isolated and eventually stripped of his powers by his sister, allegedly. This sounds like she was a monster. My gosh, I hope she wasn't. Unfortunately, family conflicts arose, and Antonio, Gianni's lover, was not made to feel welcome. In the end, D'Amico Antonio cashed out and withdrew from the Versace family. In 2014, the family-owned and operated company announced an agreement to sell a 20% stake to the Blackstone Fund. 4 years later, the company was acquired by the Capri Holdings Group for $2.12 billion, with Donatella remaining as creative director. Today, rumors of her possible, perhaps forced departure from the company are growing. Capri Holdings is said to be dissatisfied with earnings. According to WWD, the designer has clashed repeatedly with the CEO. After the acquisition by Capri Holdings, the brand reached $1.1 billion in revenues in 2023, but the slowdown in global demand, particularly in China, has affected economic results. Between April and June, Versace's revenues decreased by 15.4%, with an operating loss of $17 million, while sales recorded significant declines in Europe and in the United States as well. But they also say that Donatella's departure from the company would represent a turning point in the fashion world. She's the last Versace to have an active role in the brand. With Milan Fashion Week less than 2 weeks away, the question on many people's minds will be, will this be Donatella Versace's last catwalk? Really sad. Really, really sad. David Marr says, I hear Donatella may be going to Chasmartin Doir. Oh my God. David, the shade. But if a Talaira, I agree with you, no one can do Versace but Gianni Versace. I agree with you. I agree with you. Hi, Rynette. How's it going, sweetie? Eva says, after Virginie Viard Chanel left, yeah, now Donatella, I mean, y'all. So this AI-generated background was dedicated to Donatella and the past glories of the Versace empire, led by Gianni Versace. The Medusa is melting. So sad, y'all. So sad. But let's do a fun little video next, because what will go, will go. What background do we use for the fun video? This one? Probably. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Totally Dacob. We got ourselves an unboxing. La boo, la boo, la boo, boo, boo. You guys, this is so cute. I found something for the, for my love of fashion and the passion of fashion. Guess what I got? It's a bag. Y'all, it's a bag. It's a Labubu bag. You know how much I love my bags, okay? Whether it be the Holy Grail Birkin or whether it be a bag with Anks from Dollskill. I love them both. But I particularly was keen on getting a Labubu bag. You know, we got like a few Labubus here. Adorable. Wings of Fortune Labubu. Look at them. And then we got a bag now. I'm so excited to unbox this. This is a true unboxing. They did make these in multicolors. See, I got the multicolor here from Louis Vuitton. They did make them in a baby blue with a red little teeny tiny nose. And then there's the brown version with the brown red nose. I preferred the brown one, so I didn't get the baby blue one. But I gotta say, this bag looks amazing. It was $37 or $35 plus tax and shipping. So I ended up costing me $50 or $48 altogether. So this is the card that it comes in. You got the Labubu running after the bag with the Monsters logo up here. So I got this directly from Pop Mart. There you go. And then in the back, We have this authenticity little thing you can scratch off here to prove its authenticity. That code that's under the scratchability thing, basically you type it in on their website and then they tell you if the code is correct or not. You can only use it once though, once you've scratched it off. That's how these authentication processes work. What does it say? Long cord strangulation hazard. Oh no, not for kids under 3 years of age. Well, no, I'm a kid at heart, but I'm not. I'm a little bit older than that. So, okay, so how do I open this one? I think here. All right, you guys, I'm opening the Labubu bag. This is so exciting because I got this a couple of days ago and I had to wait for the live stream because I did not want to open it before the live stream. But I was looking at it every day and I was like, oh my God, this looks so soft. Oh. Okay. It is so soft. So soft. Oh my God. And it looks like a cookie. I just want to eat it like a marshmallow cookie. And it's a little flower. Okay, it's losing a bit of fur. Hold on. Oh, it has ears as well. Oh, this is so cool. It's like kind of almost like a poodle. The face is a soft silicone, and the ears are also silicone, by the way. And the rest is plush. It's such a soft plush. Let's open it up. White zipper pull. Hold on. White zipper pull in plastic. The two sides are also plastic brown because I think the strap, yeah, the strap is shoulder strap in brown. It's that kind of textile woven acrylic, and the clips, the lobster clasps are also brown plastic, not metal. I'm not going to open this because I have long hair and I don't do crossbody bags at the moment. I bought this because it has a top handle, and top handle is my preferred choice for bags. But I also love how the inside is also plush. And oh my gosh, they have this little air balloon in there to keep the shape of the bag. This is very fascinating. Check this out. Looks like a creature in its own right, like a Medusa, like a jellyfish, not a Medusa. It looks like a jellyfish of sorts. And the inside of the bag has this kind of interior plush. See how soft it is? Like a kind of blanket material type of pile almost. And we got all the tags in there as well. The Monsters logo. And then on the back, we have the Pop Mart logo, same brown color as the Labubu. Nice little detail that it's not red, but brown in this case. Sorry for that. And the QR code. And then we got all of the manufacturing intel upside down. There you go. With all the years, codes, blah, 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 factory it was made in and all that good stuff. And then the washability. It is telling us we can hand wash this little baby, at least superficially, I want to say. Oh my gosh, the silicone part is, it's almost like velvety to the touch, but silicone is a bit tricky. Silicone can sweat, right? But it's very easy to clean. You can just kind of wipe it. So I think if you use this bag, it's going to, the silicone is going to be fine. But I have like some silicone, do they still do iPod Touch? Like little iPod Touches, you can play music on them, take pictures with them. Like I have an older iPod Touch, and I had a Kermit the Frog silicone case for it, and then I didn't use it for a while, and it started sweating and it got sticky. I wonder if this one is also going to become sticky if you don't use it all the time. You know what I mean? Because that's what silicone sometimes does, depending on the quality of silicone. If this is a good silicone, it might not do it. But what I love about silicone is that I can separate every little detail See what I mean? The teeth are actually kind of cut in, and every tooth has its own color instead of it being just one mold and painted over. Same with the nose as well as the eyeball. You can see that there is like an actual little slit around the eyeball. So the attention to detail is really, really nice. And then on the ears, same applies to the ears. They have this is done on purpose, you guys. Also the bigger Labubus, the ears have this little texture to give it a little bit more three-dimensionality. And then we got the brown, also like a separate extra indentation there to create the brown color. And it's a little flower with little blush on the cheeks. This, I love the pink detail. The pink blush is really what makes it pop in a good way. Adorable. Now, I do have Zimomo. Hi, Zimomo. How's it going, sweetie? You want to hold a baglet? Yeah? You're so fancy. Look at that. Zimomo is being very, very fashionable today. And Zimomo has, he's going to be holding, hi. Zimomo is going to be holding the bag. You know, when I don't use the bag, Zimomo can be the bag holder. Yeah, I know, Zimomo, you're not just a bag holder. You're way more than just that. But this is adorable. Zimomo, hello. Oh, you're saying hello to everybody? So cute. So that's all I have to say. I love the bag. I think for like, you know, the $37 or $40 was worth it. It's very well made, very sturdy. The stitchings are cool. The plush is really nice quality. It feels really nice and soft to the touch. It's playful. It's whimsical. You know what I mean? It doesn't break the bank, you know, because if this was like Prada, they would have charged you, you best believe they would have charged you $800, $900 for this. But like this, it's a warm, little, fuzzy, fluffy, cute thing to cuddle. And it was, you know, $40. So I think this is why Pop Mart is also really, really successful at the moment, because they're very clever. They know how to price their items. Take note, luxury brands, because a lot of luxury brands are very out of touch with with the products and how they price them and the quality and what their customers really want. Very much out of touch. And I feel like Pop Mart is like kicking it out of the ballpark with the pricing because they know their client very, very well, and they know what the client is willing to spend. So Zimomo, do you like your little Labubu baglet? Yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you want me to make more Labubu videos. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Subscribe and thumb up the video. Did you get one of these in baby blue maybe? Let me know. Bye. It does bring joy, Gloria, yeah. Wow, that's a great price, right, Teresa? Yeah, it is, yeah. Attainable adorableness. That's exactly what it is, Claudia. I mean, it brings joy without breaking the bank. That's the point. And by the way, you know, it's... Oh, Castagna 11 says, Labubu always reminds me of you, Dacob. It's like your doppelganger. I know. He's so cute. Anyway, oh, Zimomo is adorable. Yeah, people want to feel cozy inside. This explains the success too. This is very, very cozy and safe and cuddly and, you know. Wait, can we do a little photo without the tip thing? You just flip the bag like this. I'm trying to make a little photo. Wait, I have to turn it. Photo shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not working. Is it working? Okay, there you go. At least Labubu won't break the bank, says Deborah C. No, Labubu, zipping it and zipping. Oh, Anna, thank you so much. Love and hugs from Germany.
Anna
Thank you,
donated
sweetie.
$15. Love and hugs from Germany, heart.
Thank you so much. Wait, hold on a minute. Found it. Gosh, I was looking for this and I wanted to get the, oh my gosh. Anna, yes. Oh my gosh, adding Anna to the snowflake. There you go, Anna. Thank you so much. And since we haven't had, a lot of tips today, I'm going to maybe draw a little Labubu. It's like the Labubu is going to be filling up the space as well. Special edition. Stanley says, I was on the store the other day at Pop Mart and suddenly the Have a Seat stock came in. I bought one and got CC. Oh, a friend told me I should have bought an entire set because they're always sold out. Congratulations, CC's so cute. No, I think you did great. You tried it out, and now you see if you like it or not, and then you can get more later. Yeah. Oh, Abika says I might actually buy from Pop Mart now. Uh-oh. Jessie got me hooked. Jessie Style, by the way, go check out her channel. Subscribe to her channel. She's amazing. Jessie got me hooked on the Labubus. Okay, I'm gonna, out of memory, draw Labubu. I've never drawn a Labubu before. So let me just kind of improvise here, you guys. I'm just improvising, okay? Oh my God, okay. You guys. Oh, this is the one with the dress. I'm drawing the one with the dress. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, little one with the dress, with the pockets. There you go. We added a Labubu to the special snowflake, you guys. Anyway. Oh, hi, Despina. How's it going? Vel says people be lining up before the store even opens for those things. Well, Val, Jesse told me it's not as crazy as it used to be in Melbourne anymore. So it's becoming easier to get them now. You can just walk in and they might have, a set available. It seems it's only still a little bit more difficult to get the bigger ones, but the little ones are getting easier to get now. Labubu! It's a Labubu snowflake. Oh my God, you guys. Anyway, this is a brown one. This is the secret one, right? The one that is harder to get. Every time I walk past the store in the morning, there's a line of people. Really? Cha. That's insanity. Insanity. Oh my gosh. Everything is falling. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I almost lost the markers. Now I got them back. So you guys, I hope you had fun today. I want to say thank you to the mods for keeping us safe. Hit it, Bubbles. Oh, wow, you're good at drawing? Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you to Spina, the scarf. Thank you, thank you. It's the vintage one with the eyeballs. It's the I Need You print. They're hiding though. Thank you, mods, for keeping us safe.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder who you are in the car. And we'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
You know what I mean? They're all just robots in this fashion industry. And let's give it up for the no longer in production. Thank you, Louis. Speedy 35 monogram with no bandolier. I'm a best.
I am best. I am best. I am best. Oh.
And of course, we have to also, I'll show you how I keep it here protected while we are worried. The little Birkin is also with us because obviously it's my co-host hiding underneath the hello. The Birkin is out. You want to come out and say hello? You want to come out? I mean, Zimomo said hello. Do you want to come out and say hello as well? Yeah? Okay. Oh.
Hello.
With the Elvira pillow. Keeping her Hey, Elvira. Oh, there she is. Or he or it. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Living the best life. Getting all those little wrinkles and everything. We are working on it. Of course, we're worried. But not too worried. We're going to get that bat wing going, you know. That bat wing here on the side. I'm massaging it to get the right shape that I want. The non-binary queen, says Vel. Exactly. The Birkin. So you said hello to everybody with your little feet, with the 4 little feet. Like twinkle, twinkle, little foot. Oh, thank you, Susie. Susie says beautiful. Yeah, it's a beauty. I can never get enough of the smell. Oh, instead of the Birkin, it's a they-kin. Non-binary queen. Eva says, hi, Birkin. Oh, the pronoun Slabubu would go great with her. Which one? Wings of Fortune? Ta-da! I didn't open this one yet. Yeah. I mean, can the Birkin have a bag? Can the Birkin have a Birkin? Like, can the Birkin have a Can the Birkin have a Labubu? Oh my God. No, it's a bit much though. It's a bit too chunky, no? It's like a bag for a bag. It's like a pillow bag for a bag. A bit too much, for sure. For sure, but still kind of cute. And I love that the Labubu is kind of winking at the bag, like, hey, cutie. From one bag to the other, IYKYK. The Labubu is like, wink, wink, baby. Wink. Oh my God. Anyway, cha, I've lost the plot. It's been a long day. Forgive me, everybody. But I do love my Elvira pillows. These are my favorite pillows, by the way. Also from Doll's Kill. Anywho, what's the next one? Live and Ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living
Labubu is polishing gold hardware, right? Prettiest bag I've ever seen, Dacob. I'm so happy for you. Oh, Lori, thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Very, very, very kind. Thank you. Labubu with the Birkin. Bomb diggity. Yes, the Birkin needs a bag. We love a bit too much. Yeah, I know, Anna. It's, oh man, this pillow is so cute. I hope the pillow is going to last long because it's also stretchy, and I hope it doesn't that the stretchy part doesn't dry out with time, and then once you pull it, it just tears open, which is probably what's going to happen after maybe 5 or 6 years. But I'm also hoping that by then they're going to invent new Elvira pillows because I really, really like and I love this type of velvet. You can see it on the back side. It's that 90s velvet. You know the 90s velvet that had different directions? It goes in all sorts of, it's like a crumpled version of velvet from the 90s. Oh man, this is so cool. Kind of goth as well, but also very 90s. Anna, thank you so much for becoming a Tier 1 member. Actually, it's a super chat, right? Because the bottle is almost full. Thank you so much. And we're dying, Ferret.
Nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret.
The poverty. And then, just like that, as Carrie Bradshaw would say, and just like that, listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
I'm thinking also, I want to also add a little Birkin to the Renegade Realtor. Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh, wait, no, because, Anna just gifted 5 Super Dico memberships. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. Wait, hold on. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Y'all. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. I wanted to add the Birkin to the Labubu, but okay. So, the Renegade Realtor was gifted a membership by Anna. Oh, wait, can we pop a cherry? Yeah, let me try to pop a cherry. The Renegade Realtor was gifted a membership by Anna. The cherries are not working. Hold on, you guys. Let me try to make the cherries work. Okay. The Renegade Realtor was gifted a membership by Anna. We got there eventually. Evelyn Rodriguez was gifted a membership by Anna. Anna was gifted a membership by Anna. Aram McKenzie, sorry, I got Labubu flying everywhere. Adam McKenzie was gifted a membership by Anna. And poof, Lena G was gifted a membership by Anna. Boo! Thank you so much, Anna, for gifting 5 Super Dico memberships. Welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. Start using your limited edition emojis now. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Well, who's missing in 2025? We have the first Baby Yoda song of 2025. Are you ready to do the cha of 2025? Oh, baby. Particularly transparent today. The baby, the Yoda, the baby and the Yoda. Wiser make you, he will not. But never give up on love, he shall. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. See you in the clubs. Bye.